Forget about the city and the smoke. I have found 100 years old garden city. Alright guys, we are in front of Marriott and we are going above 27th floor. What you gonna? You see the behind building me? It has a shocking historical fact that you will not believe. Now we have reached a point of Katowice neighborhood where every brick tells. Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel GoJDTravels. Thank you so much for the love that you showed from my last video. Now today I am in Katowice to shoot the last part of this amazing city tour. Today I'm going to find out some hidden places in Katowice neighborhood that I'm sure you're going to love. If you didn't check out my last video, go to my channel and I'll drop the link in the description box below. Let's go. Now we are walking towards a very iconic and interesting place, not only in Katowice but in entire Silesia. This place called Biblioteka Śląska or the Silesian library. Have a look. The Silesian library in Katowice, founded back in 1922. It's the oldest scientific library in Upper Silesia. And honestly, the architecture of this place just stunning. So whether you are a student grinding for finals or deep into writing your thesis, this is your sanctuary. And what's cool about this place that it keeps evolving. Thanks to significant support from the Ministry of Culture and the National Heritage, this library is constantly investing in the new tech. If you're looking for a place to level up your knowledge, this is it. As you can see alongside with this building, you can see a beautiful park. You will see in Poland that there is a lot of parks to chill, walk, and enjoy. That was Biblioteka Śląska for you. While I was exploring the center of Katowice, I had to make a pit stop at Karawka Bistro on Francuska Street. It's the perfect cozy spot to grab a lunch or a coffee. I ordered ogórkowa soup and samobe, a true local gem with a fantastic vibe. This building right in front of you wasn't just for politics. It had an underground tunnels for emergency evacuations, a treasury vault, and a rare elevator which called a paternoster elevator, which continuously moving and works until today. So when you are in front of the building of Jagiellonska 25, you are not just looking at the building, it is the heart of Silesian autonomy, a place where regions' modernity was shaped. Now, after this modern part of Katowice, I will take you to the older part of the city where you will feel like that you stepped in a town like centuries ago. Let's go there. Alright guys, so most people think Katowice as a city of coal and steel, but right in this city's neighborhood there is a special place, a unique place was made for the miners 100 years ago. The name of this place is Giszowiec, and this is also referred as a garden city of Katowice. While you walk here, you will see unique buildings, houses, which will make you feel like you stepped into a century ago. Though built in 90s, St. Barbara's Church perfectly mirrors Giszowiec's historic garden city charm. Dedicated to the patron saints of miners, it hides peacefully among century-old oaks, a true architectural sanctuary in the industrial heart of Katowice. But Giszowiec is more than just a pretty houses. It's a place of culture and resilience, from the historic Kaszma Śląska to St. Barbara's Church. Every corner tells the story of a community tied to the rhythm of the mine and the earth. It's one of the most atmospheric corners of Katowice, a place where history is in brick and nature embraces. Just take a look at these houses. Back in 1907, the architects wanted to give miners a village-like atmosphere instead of a cramped apartments. They built these twin houses, each with its own garden, fruit trees, and it was designed to be a self-sufficient utopia. Walking through these houses and the streets now, I can feel that slow living vibe they intended a century ago. Now this is where I am. The name is Park Giszowiec. It's a very large hall which they use for different kind of purposes. You can see the entire neighborhood is so calm, peaceful. See the structure behind me? This is not just a random structure, it has a unique history behind it. This structure that you can see in front of me right now, it is the Giszowiec band shell. This is the cultural hub of the historical garden style neighborhood. It's perfect for summer concerts and quiet escape into the nature. It's a must-see place if you come here in Giszowiec. That's amazing, isn't it? And this one in front of you is the heart of Giszowiec. It's the Miejski Dom Kultury. This is district's vibrant cultural hub. They restored this historical building, and this is where the local community comes with an art, workshops, music. It's a great example how Katowice preserved its industrial heritage while giving it a modern, creative purpose. After exploring the park, you have to stop by here at Dworek pod Lipami. This is a charming building, was originally made for miners in 1910. Today, it's a beautiful restaurant where you can try traditional Silesian cuisines. Sitting here on the patio feels like stepping back in the time. It's the perfect place to soak up the garden city vibes. And look what I found. This is something where the miner usually carry the coal under the ground. Interesting fact is that I have so much idea about coal mining because where I grew up is also a coal mining area. Now friends, look at this table. Giszowiec never failed to entertain its own residents. Here is a built chessboard. So if you are in the park and having some relaxing time, you definitely can use this built-in chessboard on the table for some enjoyment. And they have many of these, like 3 of here. As you can see, all these tables over here are with the same design. Now we are entering this pod Lipami to give you a glance at how it looks like from inside. Just look at the setup inside, friends. What a great design, unique design. The color combination. Having a tea in a place which is century old is one of a kind experience. And as you can see here, is an old typewriter, 1910, so literally more than 100 years ago. Polish culture is so rich, so diverse, and so much historical. So when you start to look at it in that way, you'll be truly amazed. This is also a century-old radio. and I believe that this is the grand hall here. So yes, drinking a coffee in a century-old building with the modern vibe is truly amazing and something you must experience. I will highly recommend this place for a getaway from daily city life. Alright guys, so what did I order today in this restaurant? I ordered a herbata zimowa, a Polish signature style tea. Usually we use to drink it in winter, but in April the weather outside is quite cold, so I think that the herbata zimowa is a great choice, especially a place like this where enjoying the nature and having this tea. Thank you. Hi guys, thank you so much for showing love for my last video, but I have a request to make. As I can see that 94% of the viewers are not subscribing my channel. For you is just pressing the red button, but for me it means the world. Your subscription can motivate me and to explore the world in different perspective, to find and explore the hidden places and share it with you. So please support me with subscription and stay tuned. Alright guys, so that was Giszowiec for you. Now we are going to another unique place of Katowice neighborhood which will truly surprise you. Stay tuned. And this is the third pond. Just look at this view. One side you have a beautiful pond. Another side you have the valley with greenery. Look at this bird, how interesting. Alright guys, now let's talk about some nature. Now I am in Giszowiec. In English it's called the Valley of Three Ponds. This is around 10-15 minutes from Katowice center. You can easily take a bus number 674 and you can reach here. And you would definitely love to spend some time here. Have a look. So this is the way I'm walking to the pond right now. There will be 3 ponds. Just look at the water, how calm. So people come here usually for walking, running, cycling. This is a kind of space or a place in this city where the noise disappears instantly. And this is what surprised and shocked me more about Katowice, that one moment you are in the cultural zone of the city, a busy office building areas, noise, and then another side of the city is full with peace, calm, nature, and a beautiful lake. This is the second lake. I already showed you the first one. For locals, this is the favorite spot in summer for picnics, festivals, and whole area will come alive. What a beautiful atmosphere over here. Now I am walking to a very beautiful place in Katowice, Nikiszowiec. There you can have some old town vibes because this is a century-old town square So let's see and find out. If Giszowiec was the garden city of the dream, now this is industrial counterpart. Welcome to Nikiszowiec. This place is legendary. It's arguably the most famous worker settlement in the Poland. And the moment you step inside these brick corridors, you will understand why. It feels less like a neighborhood and more like a fortress of history. Notice the color. The deep dark red brick is the signature of Nikiszowiec. But look closer at the windows. Traditionally, the frames are painted bright red. Can you see that? Because legend says that when the miners were coming home from a dark shift, could easily find their way. There are nine of these massive blocks, and all connected created these hidden, sprawling courtyards that were once the center of every family's life. This complex was built over 100 years ago for miners and their families, but it wasn't just housing, it was a complete world for them. Forget everything you know about the industrial grey. This is Nikiszowiec, a crimson fortress carved from 2 billion red bricks and a century of grit. It wasn't just built to house miners, it was built to command respect. Look at the geometry. It's a rhythmic masterpiece of neo-Baroque soul. Every brick was laid with a purpose, creating a labyrinth of 9 interconnected blocks that shielded the community from the soot of the pits. These aren't just tenements, they are the ribs of a giant sleeping beast holding a century of Silesian secrets within their courtyards. This place, my friends, looks like a complete different dimensions. It doesn't feel like I'm in the 21st century. I feel like I went back to this 1900s when this neighborhood used to be a coal mine area for miners, their houses, the church. Like literally they had everything in one place. School, church, playground. What a spectacular view. I'm really amazed. If you are in Katowice, this is another must-visit place. Now we are heading to St. Anne's Church. And then there is a crown jewel, St. Anne's Basilica. It rises from the red brick like a titan. If the streets are the muscle of Nikiszowiec, this church is its heart. Step inside and the industrial world just vanishes. It's a space of soaring shadows and gold leaf, a sanctuary of silence for the men who spend their lives in the thunder of the mines. Nikiszowiec isn't a museum. It's a living, breathing testament to a time when even most rugged labor given a palace of clay. This isn't just architecture, it's a red-blooded soul of Silesia, and it's still breathing. If you are in Nikiszowiec, you can check Filov. It's a local shop that supports the whole neighborhood. It's the best place to find unique Silesian gifts and of course those famous beboki. You can buy figurines, stickers and gear right here. You can support the district and of course grab a bebok to take home. Alrighty guys, so we are in front of the elevator right now. This is a dedicated elevator for this floor. We are going to only have the view for the panoramic shots. That's amazing. And this elevator is super fast, like it can take you to the 27th floor just in 2 minutes or less. The stunning view. This is Podek and this is the office building. You can see very far from this floor and the beautiful skyline. And just to add, there is a beboki exactly in front of this window whose name is Bebok Florek. So you should touch his paw for good luck and the hand. It's amazing. Okay guys, this is the dining area of this beautiful hotel and the 27th floor, and look at the view from here. It's truly insane. Just look, you can see the panoramic view of the Katowice city from here. So now, what can be better than having a tea, a delicious tea, sitting here at 27th floor and having this view. Alright guys, that's the end of the video today. Thank you for joining with me in this tour. I hope you liked it. Please hit like, share and subscribe and press the bell icon. So when I put my next video, you will get notified instantly. See you soon.